we talking about?
What's up, True Feelings family? Y'all, I know my butt have been missing, but let me explain something to you before we get into this Bianca Daniel mess. It's hard, y'all, because I'm just going to jump right into it. You guys probably been waiting for my life. It's hard to get off work and then go right into doing a video. And with my current job right now, the corporation has changed everything around mental health. Where now I am housing / case manager. First of all, I didn't sign up to be anybody's case manager, but for billing purposes, that's what they got all housing specialists doing, housing / case management. So now I have to see more clients. Like I'm seeing, I used to see maybe 2-3, now I'm like seeing 5-6 clients a day. So it just gets to be a lot, and sometimes working in the mental health, listening to people, shit, either shut you down because it's just too much, because that's not my ministry. So I've been on kind of a little short meltdown, just shutting myself off. I just felt like I needed to explain that because I just do this for a hobby. But for those of you guys that are new to my channel, because I come in, I always show up, but sometimes I just disappear, and mostly it has to do with family or that damn job that I have to be at every day for health reasons, and so I can pay for my damn, I'm getting old. I need my Social Security. I need all my little benefits right now, child. I need it all. It's too late to start thinking about doing some different shit. Now again, y'all, I don't know why I'm giving this ignorant broad the time of the day or her own video damn near to herself. But I had to think of some things, because shit, like I said, it needs to make a little bit of sense to me. And shout out to According to Amber. According to Amber did a video, and this girl said something like she wanted to be on TV. This has been something she's been wanting to do, is be a star and be on TV. She was destined to be on TV. So then I thought about something about that little ass scar she always talking about. That's all she talked about, is that little ass scar she got on her neck because her friend was drunk driving. So I said, let me go back and listen to what this ignorant ass broad said again. So she said she was out with a friend that she hadn't seen in a while. They went out drinking. She said she only had a couple of drinks, and then when it was time for them to go, she didn't know that her friend was wasted when they got in the car. Now, we saw you at the bar with the friend, and you had more than a couple of drinks there. You had a couple of drinks and a couple of shots, so you had your fill. That's why I said she did not know she was drunk. Now, you guys, I'm about to take you on a whole ass trip. So I want you to stick with me and tell me what you think. So she said the friend was wasted. She didn't know the friend was wasted. The girl went up an embankment and ran slam into a concrete wall. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, you ran into a concrete wall, and this is what you look like after running into a concrete wall. Now, she said she fractured her neck, back, ribs, all kind of little shit. Or no, she broke her back, broke her neck. I think that's what she said. Last person I saw at a place I just went with a broken neck, they had one of them whole little get-ups on their damn body, help their little spine and shit so they couldn't move. Now, I'm sitting there thinking, too, if you ran into a whole brick wall, because that's what she's saying, even if your airbag has popped off, your ass is going to have some type of facial bruising on your damn face. You just are. Am I wrong, you guys? I've been in a car accident before, okay? But when I went in one, they didn't have them motherfucking airbags. But I've heard from people that them airbags hurt when they explode in your damn face. So it seemed like running into a whole concrete wall, it would have been, you would have had a little more shit would have happened to you, even if you had your damn seatbelt on the way. Now, I'm just going to sit here and just make up shit right now. Maybe, wait a minute, let me not get ahead of myself. Okay. So now she's saying also, she got money. She was paid a whole lot of money for what she went through, right? But she can't talk about it. The last time I was in my last accident, I got paid. Once I got paid, I could say what I want. I could say what I want. Once you get paid, it's over. Once I got my money, there was nothing else. I didn't have to talk to the lawyer. I didn't have to do nothing anymore. So why can't you talk about it? Was it that you were drunk and you fell off a bench and hurt your damn self? Was that it, Bianca? Is that what happened? That's why you can't talk about a case that's closed, that you getting paid for and you got so much money living your life? I don't know if any of that's true, because if I got so much money and I'm living comfortable, I'm going to be spending my money living comfortable, not sitting here in hot ass Arizona with this little skinny twig ass boy who ain't got no good sense either. So now it's the next day and her ass is sober. Okay? She halfway want to apologize, but ain't really apologizing. And what really annoyed me about that scene is they didn't spend no time talking about the disrespect of her drinking, the disrespect with her around the family members, and didn't give a shit about him drinking, especially when he said he was triggered. And if I wanted to have a drink, just go ahead. Like, they didn't spend no time on that. She flipped that shit so quick so she can control the damn narrative and just be a control freak to, I thought we was going to get married the next day. Bitch, how? Why would you even think this boy could marry you the next day? You want him to do next day air, bitch, for everything. He ain't got no money, no job, no nothing. But all of a sudden now she done flipped it over to this marriage. And why would you say you wanted to marry me if you didn't have no intentions on, like, why? Like, it just was out of control for me, and I just didn't like it, that it just turned into about her and her needs, not about her getting drunk, about to get in the car, getting drunk, not giving a shit about his sobriety. They didn't talk about his sobriety, what we gonna do next to fix, none of that. It just flipped onto this whole other conversation, and he stayed in with it. That's why I ain't got no fucks to give Daniel at this point. You stayed in with that flow, dude. You was supposed to go back to the beginning. It's like, fuck all that other shit. I don't even give a shit about the marriage, the ring, babies, nothing. We on some other shit now, okay? Because what you did was disrespectful, and are you gonna stop? Like, what's up? He shouldn't even stay there with that ignorant ass bride if this is her storyline. But I feel like it's a storyline because it's just too fucking much. Do you guys agree or disagree? You know, it's just too much. So then when Daniel leaves after they make up and shit, and he go see his cousin, I think they had another little argument. So he go see his cousin, who would fuck this girl. She get on the phone and call her best friend, who's not a good friend, because if your good friend ain't gonna tell you about your self, then that's not a good friend. Because she calls her friend and tell them they've been arguing. We got into an argument because I was drinking, so I need you to have a conversation with Daniel. I said, what did you say out your goofy lips? Why would he need to have a conversation with Daniel? The only conversation he'd be having with Daniel would be, get your shit and go to your mama's house, call your parole officer, tell him you need to make some other plans. Okay? Make some other plans. Either that, they both playing in our damn face at this point. So anyway, now little friend, I guess he's going to bring his little ass down there to co-sign her bullshit and be an enabler for her, because if you're not gonna tell her the real deal, you what fucking type of friend are you, sir? You just want to go there just to be on TV. It's just how I see the shit. And then you got Daniel talking to his cousin. The cousin is giving him the rundown of what happened at the restaurant. Daniel's giving him the rundown of what's been happening at the house. Then the cousin finally let him know, hey, your girl said you ain't hitting it right. And that's when he had a response. Like, what? Why would she tell you that? What did you say? Dude, you didn't say all the shit, sir. You didn't. You was smiling with every little thing that she was talking about that shit. You wasn't cutting that shit off. Like you said, you just let her kept going on and going on as you was sitting there cheesing and shit. Don't let me show the footage. You lucky I can't do that shit no more, because I'd put a light right on your damn face. You was all entertaining it all. Okay? Entertaining it all. So now Daniel is starting to see, and I hope he's really starting to see, shit ain't going right. You guys are going up, down, you're going down a slippery slope really fast. She disrespected you, embarrassed you in front of your mama, your alcoholic mama and your alcoholic papa. Like all you guys were all alcoholics all together. So what they gonna do next with their storyline? I guess because what they gonna do next? Because the last thing I saw was her crying on the phone. I hope he left because he said he was scared. You should be scared. If this was a real storyline, I wouldn't stay with someone as immature and ignorant as this broad is towards someone who's struggling with addiction. Here this man done went to prison for his addiction, relapsed while he was locked up, and done get out, and it's one day and this bitch is drinking in front of him and don't give a shit. Come on, who wrote this shit? Stop playing with my entire soul. Let's go on to somebody else that's been playing with our entire soul, and we're gonna end it with that, and I'll see y'all with something else. Let's do this. Let me get back to the told you so's. Didn't I tell you? I said, where else is Kerok and this girl gonna go with their storyline? There's nowhere else for it to go. But let's get married, right? So we can move to Texas. There was nowhere else for it to go. And I don't know why Kerok is still trying to control everything. If you tell her ass, don't tell your mama or auntie or grandma. We just gonna tell the mama. Now, I don't know what this elopement is, but why would anybody give a fuck? They already know you guys are engaged. So why would anybody care or have a problem with the fact that you had to do a rush wedding so she can move her ass to Texas with your ass? And from what I heard, y'all still in Virginia. So you're playing with people's souls, if that's correct. So why? Honey, why? Don't make no sense. There is no place else for that storyline to go. Because that's all it is, a storyline. So now they done moved out the hotel that they didn't complain had roaches or bed bugs just to go lay on an air mattress with a bunch of knickknacks and a cat and cat food and chitty box around them and shit in a little ass space. Okay, y'all, I had rolled, but I laughed my ass off. That's a little dog. That's a dog. I thought that was a cat. It looked like a little. It's a dog. The only thing she complained about was the crackhead outside. I would have kept my ass at that hotel. I'm sorry. That's just me. Because she didn't complain. I saw the inside of that hotel. Listen, my job is placement. There are some hotels here in San Diego that you put people in and you see it's gross. And they're it's gross. So what they was in, all my clients would love it. That was nice and clean and perfect. So they would have been okay. All of a sudden they're on bougie thing. Now they sitting there talking about the little cutbacks they got to do because they've been going through all their little money, all of his funds. That's what he said. All of his savings, not theirs put together. Because the last I checked, she was working, doing nails, doing some shit. But these are his funds. So now she got to cut back on paying $500 for her fingernails. Who paying $500 for fingernails unless they Beyonce? She ain't got no business spending $500 on no nails. Why they trying to act like they all that in a bag of chips? I ain't trying to be in nobody's pocket or nothing, but that's just ignorant shit to me. And maybe I'm saying that because I'm an older woman and just wasting $500 on some claws don't make no damn fucking sense to me. It just don't. So I'm gonna end it with, told you. Where else was they gonna go with their storyline? But let's get married so we can move to Texas together. There was nowhere else for them to go with that storyline. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the rest of these nuts. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.